Strap yourselves in. I'm going to make the jump to light speed.
What's up, Piper Drivers? Welcome back to the channel. Mandalorian is back in our lives, and we are going to talk about it today. So this is going to be a safe zone to talk about Mandalorian with us. Joining me is my man, Frankie, the Raging Mando. What's going on, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing great. We got Star Wars back on TV, like
I
real
know.
Star Wars.
Real Star Wars, yeah.
I know. I was going to run around the house when it came out. I was like, it's Mando. It's Mando Day. I wanted, but Seth gave me this idea too. I was going to go into the store like, Mike, what day it is? It's Mando Day. Yeah.
No, man. I got up early, watched it before I went to work. Everybody's like, you watched it already? I'm like, hell yeah. I don't need y'all telling me about it.
I'm saying, man. I was sleepy as hell, man, all day. We'll get into that in a little bit. We also got my man, Ralph. What's going
up,
on,
guys?
How you doing,
Thanks
bro?
for having me, man. I'm so happy it's Mando. So happy Mando's back.
Right?
I got the Book of Boba Fett, the best episode ever, which is the Mando episode on right now behind me. Silence, because we don't need no flags on YouTube. But so happy that episode was so good, dude. So good.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had such a good time. Like I said, we were talking just to Frankie. I mean, I lost sleep over that. I was up at 3 a.m. And then that was me getting up like every hour. It was like a kid in Christmas, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, I can't miss Santa Claus. I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know? So, man, awesome.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys, go ahead.
No, I was saying we got to get Beskar outfits for next episode.
Yes,
that's really expensive.
Yes, it's very expensive. It'll be fun though.
It would.
So for those of you guys joining us, this is going to be a spoiler chat. We are going to be talking about all kinds of stuff that happened in episode 1. So if you haven't already seen it, I don't know what you're doing. Go and watch it. It's a great episode, in my opinion. It lives up to the hype. So definitely go and check that out. And then come back and hang out with us if you want to hear our thoughts on it. For those of you guys who are going to hang out live with us, please comment and, let us know what your thoughts are also and questions and anything. And we'll talk about, whatever we can talk about. So just want to say what's up to
bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Up to 11.
That's awesome. We got Dwayne Otley. What's going on, man? We got Jedi Shizzle. Collector's Entity in the house. Jeff Rody is in the house. What's up, man? Roadhouse. Scotty. What's going on, Scott?
Scott's got that beautiful mic set up. It's looking 4K. Anytime he's on YouTube, man, he sounds super good, man.
Yeah, he does.
Frankie's in the chat and Mark is in the house. What's going on, guys?
I like that icon.
So before we start talking about it and getting into all the spoilers, I just want to remind you guys that we do have a giveaway going on right now for the 13,000 subscribers, even though we've already almost reached 13,500, which is amazing. It happened like this week, but we're going to be giving away a Mandalorian jumbo figure from Gentle Giant, this big boy right here.
Cool.
So this is what's going to be. Yes, it's cool, man. Really awesome figure. And it just looks vintage and awesome. So, one of you guys will win that. They are pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I got 2 of the Boba Fett's and one of the Vaders. Yeah, I got the Boba Fett. I ain't opening that sucker. I love it. Even though I still got my original canon Boba Fett over here on the shelf somewhere. But I want to open them just to put it next to them. It's so cool, man.
They are neat, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to get more of them. But yeah,
especially
this one
the
here.
classic ones, because they're just like the figures that we had.
The classics ones do look just like the figures, right?
Exactly.
I saw somebody posted they're like they had Han Solo and Princess Leia, I think one of them had, and it was like, man. Oh, and they also had Boba Fett. You have the Boba Fett.
Yeah, I have the Boba, I have the Vader. And dude, they even did an early bird special where you get Luke, Leia, R2D2, and Chewbacca. And it's a 4-pack, just kind of like the early bird special, but they're the jumbo. But I've seen it like on eBay for like 400 beans.
Huh.
Jeez.
Yeah. But they're humongous,
bad.
Dude.
They're humongous though, yeah. But they're $80 a pop anyway, so that's not too bad for that for that many.
Yeah.
Joining us, JMC Collects. What's going on, my man? Skyrider, how you doing? Got SW77 Flex.
What's
going on?
You feeling good, brother?
So yeah, man. So that's going to be the giveaway. So that's going to be on the next Sunday live stream. That's not going to happen this weekend because I'm going out of town. That's why I wanted to do this Mandalorian episode. But I think I am going to be doing a review for every episode the day after the episode. So I'll give everybody a chance to watch it, and then we'll do
like the
a
Thursdays
chat like this. Yeah, Thursdays. At
And
least
so
until the
is
show's
Sunday
over.
church pause until the time
No.
being? Okay,
No,
so
Sunday
there's still,
church will happen, but it's not going to happen this weekend. This
okay,
weekend I'm
so
going out of
today
town.
is
I need a
prayer
vacation.
service. Every Thursday it's prayer service, and then Sunday church is continuing.
There you go.
You know what? We're gonna add a. I got a Sean Miller Obi-Wan print.
Hey,
We'll add that to the mix.
Nice.
nice.
All right.
That's
We'll
nice.
do that on the next Sunday, the Sunday
Yep.
chat.
Evan's
So
in the house.
hey, Evan. Evan, hopefully will be able to join us on the next one. He has to work late today.
He just got home.
Over Baghdad.
He just got home.
Yeah, he just got
Yeah,
home.
well,
Yeah.
if he wants to join in, he could hit me up. Let me see. If he wants to. We'll see.
Yeah, he needs
Anyway.
to do his hair.
Yeah.
I try to fill in
Relax
for
a little
him.
bit though, right?
I try to fill in for him a little bit, but yeah.
So what'd you guys think of the episode? Well, so we just said that. Thought the episode was badass.
Yeah.
It's so fucking awesome.
Okay,
So
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 part-
awesome.
the opening. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, we want to break this down scene by scene. You got it.
No, we're just gonna talk about what we want to talk about. So
Okay.
you want to talk about the opening? Well, let's talk about that opening. That thing was badass, right? With the gator.
it was very cool, and I think we discussed it earlier, but I think a lot of people here may have felt the same way. I thought it was a flashback until it was
Yeah.
revealed who came to save the day. But I was like, dude, is that young Din? Taking, doing the oath and everything, and then suddenly when the gator came out, I'm like, dude, did she save him? Did she have to go save him? And then suddenly, the N1 showed up, and I'm like, oh shoot, no, that's somebody else. They're off world. They're somewhere else. That was
Right.
really cool, and just seeing all the variations of the armor that we all love was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. Speaking on that, what'd you guys think about the costume design in general? I thought it was pretty funny seeing that helmet at the very, very beginning.
The small
Yeah,
one,
The small one.
yeah.
Like
Like a rubies or
here's
like
your
a
cost. Here's your
Hasbro.
cost saving helmet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
It's like this youngling's gonna get a. He's gonna get the nice cheap version. We'll upgrade you as you get older.
As you
That-
get
Yeah,
older,
there
right?
it is.
That wasn't even Black Series, man. Come on,
Right.
That's not even a Black Series. The visor is so thick. This kid,
But hey, to credit now, it's giving credit to everybody else that has the wrong type of helmet. Like it's canon now.
that is true.
This wide ass visor is now canon.
Dude,
Yes.
I loved her building this thing because you even saw her spray painting it, kind of
Mhm.
like any cosplayer will do today. Like when you're building your Mando outfit or
Mhm.
your any Mandalorian Boba Fett outfit, you're painting your thing just like she was doing, which is really cool.
And you got the kids there, and they all got that similar style helmet.
Yeah.
One thing I found, so I know before they did the legend stuff, like Boba Fett's crest, I know the teardrop was supposed to be like you give your life to the last blood drop. The wheat was supposed to be because they were farmers, and the F was supposed to be for his clan, Fett.
Okay.
But they've changed that, I guess, because you look at those flags, it's on there. So you got one's got the mythosaur skull, and the other
Yes.
it's got a variation of that crest.
Yeah.
Oh, at the beginning
Which-
scene with the flags, right? Where you saw
Yeah,
the
with
Yeah.
the flags when they're walking around.
Yeah, yeah.
I did see the F7, whatever it looks like. I
Mhm.
saw that as well. And it, I was like, oh, that's on there.
But they're saying now that was Master Jariel's kind of. It was his crest.
It
Yeah.
was.
That's
Wow.
what they were
That's
saying,
they're
yeah.
saying, which
That's
is kind of
cool.
weird. Which is kind of weird. Oh my god.
She is the best, man. What are you talking about? That's Lady
is my-
Mando.
My sister-in-law
Oh, okay.
crashing the party.
Hello.
Hey, hey, if she's a fan, that's all that matters, man. She
don't like Star Wars.
vibing.
She's just in
vibing
here.
first.
Yeah, see. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. That's what I've been reading on it now.
Yeah, I saw those logos and insignias on there and stuff, and it was somebody really took the time to decipher it, or also they took the time to put that stuff in there.
At AZ Figs is asking, do you think that's Paz's kid, the kid that's getting the helmet?
I doubt it.
Right? Where are all the kids
Yeah.
coming from? They can't wear helmet. They got to keep their helmets on at all times. So I mean,
Well, I mean, well, no, well, is it that they got to keep their helmets on and somebody sees them, or they can take it off when it's pitch black?
you
I
can
think
take it
it's
off- yeah, you're right.
You know,
They
you
just
know.
can't see.
Okay.
I think it's funny that you put the helmet on and then they're going to hand him something to drink.
Yeah, right afterwards.
This is it.
Right.
You can't hear nothing.
It's like you got a straw.
Yeah.
Scott says it looked like a Ruby's helmet. It does look like a Ruby's
It
helmet.
looks like a Ruby's. It does.
I swore I saw this at a toy store one time. Now I feel like I should go and buy it and paint it up. And now I have a.
I've seen these in
right.
Korea and in Vietnam, like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where you find them down in Mexico on the cruise.
Yeah.
On the cruise ships.
Batallas Galaxias. They're all there. Guerras Galaxias.
Right.
Hey, Dr. Mad Studio, all the way from Britain.
I do.
Nice.
I really
Welcome,
did
man.
enjoy the color palette that they used here for everybody, man. Everybody's slightly different, yet very similar.
I think it's a very cool way for those that don't know anything, that are just following the shows, that don't get into the cartoons or anything. It's a very cool way for you to transition and accept Sabine Wren.
Yes.
Oh,
That
because
would
of
just
the
be-
way her
yeah,
armor
the way
color
she
is.
does, so
That's
it kind
true.
of gets you already accustomed to the variation in colors.
Yeah.
I agree with Skyrider here with Filoni and Favreau's nod towards toys, video games, and other things. So,
So did it? Hey, G-Force. Did it? So when he put it on, did you hear that seal?
Yeah.
Yes,
It did, like,
I
a
heard the
neck seal,
seal.
right?
but
I
then
heard
you
the
see
seal,
the
yeah.
hair out there. I was
Then you
like,
see the hair, it's like that's not a very good seal.
exactly, right? I saw that. I was like, okay, Other costume designs I thought were pretty cool with the pirates. I thought the pirates were
Yes.
pretty badass.
They were excellent.
Yeah.
And I like the way he was talking and everything, the interaction.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
Excellent.
personality of
Great,
it and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
He's
the facial
not
movements.
what's his face, but he'll do.
The facial movements were good too, because usually those guys who have the mask, the prosthetics prevents them from moving their mouth or anything, and so it looks like and they're talking.
Yeah, they have to like over exaggerate
Yeah,
their facial
yeah.
features just to get something like they don't get enough credit.
Yeah,
honestly,
no.
those
But
actors
that
do
looked
that.
really cool. That
Yeah.
did look really cool.
I like the whole sequence too. That was great.
I love the fact that it was a bar and now it's a school.
now it's a school. I
Right.
like that. Yeah, that was good. That was funny. That,
That
had
was
me
good.
cracking up.
And it looked like the cantina, kind of like the angle that the cantina is
Mhm.
at Olga's cantina at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's kind of like in that corner there that could be a school by the Millennium Falcon. But I'm like, oh, man, it was a bar before, man. But he was being pissy. I still want my drink.
Yeah, I like that. I
Yeah.
also like it when he tells him it's a school. He's like, well, that explains why she didn't let me in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this guy had a lot of personality, and
Yeah,
I
he did.
like that the face was very well. He emotes very well.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
thought that
And
was
it
cool.
doesn't look
Trandoshan
stupid.
and everything.
Like the face. Oh, the Trandoshan dude. That
Yeah,
was
the
awesome,
Trandoshan
too.
in the back.
Yeah.
I feel they're getting those more and more in just because
Yeah.
of to get us ready for Boss. There's
Yep.
another one there.
I
This is the
didn't know
only
who
one
This
that
was
was
the only one that was a little weird.
weird, right? It's
Yeah,
like
he was a
I
little-
almost felt like we went full Muppets at this point. I was like, where are we at here?
I thought
He
it was a
reminding me
tinsel
of
Christmas
Pirates of
tree.
the Caribbean.
Pirates of the
Oh,
Caribbean,
Pirates.
Yeah,
right? Davy Jones.
Davy
Yes.
Jones. Yeah.
Yes.
But
To
I mean,
me,
you get
he-
any pirate, and that's what you're gonna feel, right?
He looked like a tinsel Christmas tree with green tinsel on it. I was like, this looks weird, man.
It looked
I
like
didn't-
right there. It looks like Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
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 But he
Yeah,
was
he's
cool.
the only one
I
that
mean, I
didn't
get
fit.
it. I get it.
So
It's an alien, right? So it's like nothing we've seen.
Yeah.
right.
You can't really compare him to anything. It's just gonna look weird, which that's cool.
Right.
Moss Man from Masters of the
Moss.
Universe.
Yes.
Moss man. Who said that?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
That's funny.
Classic Moss.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a film I recommend.
Yeah, Enemy Mine.
Enemy
Yes.
Mine? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
Yep. Ain't that the one where he was giving birth?
Yeah, the alien was the male
Yeah.
alien was giving
Spoiler
birth,
alert.
and then he also said, "Spoiler alert." He made fun of his deity, which was Mickey Mouse. He said it
Yep.
was Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
Dude looks like a chia pet.
Chia Pet.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
St.
Patty's
Patty's
Day
Day
Chewy.
Chewy. I like that.
He requires a lot of water.
He's perpetually moist.
St.
That's the next
Patty's
hot
Day
toy.
Chewy. Yeah, right. That's definitely gonna be a hot toy. I mean,
That's got to be a hot tub for sure.
shoot, man. So it's good to see Paz. I like that he was very protective of the kids and everything. Having everybody to go into the cave
Yeah.
once that
You know
gator
what?
came out.
So this was the only scene where I had a little, but like I was saying, it's a little you know, you got to do the reality versus fantasy. Like,
Mhm.
and Jeff mentioned it earlier, is the grappling. Like, you really think you're going to stop it?
Yeah.
I said that
Grappling.
too.
Now they both had it. Now they got it from both sides. I get that, but
But
like,
look at the size of this thing
Yeah.
to this,
No.
right? So I feel like this gator is this season's crate dragon, right? That
Yeah.
episode 2 or season 2, episode 1 had the crate,
Yeah.
you know. So, but these guys are supposed to be a little more battle ready than the Tuscans, you know. So I would think they would know that the grappling hooks wouldn't work, but
Did
What I
they?
did
I don't
like-
remember. Did they have the whistling birds?
no, they didn't use
they
them on
didn't
it.
have it. Yeah,
They
They
didn't
just-
use
you got a flamethrower. What I did like though is the design of this. So you get the gator feel from it, right? But then the fight starts happening, and you kind of forget it's got that gatorish look.
Mm-hmm.
And then because now you're like, you see the shell, and you're like, oh damn, now it looks like a big ass snapping turtle or something. Then he did that death roll. Then you're like, oh,
that's a
it,
gator.
it made you forget
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it looking like
yeah.
a gator, and then it got to be back thinking
Yeah.
like that. So it was pretty cool.
yeah. I like that. That also too. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
When the armor
Yeah.
goes running in at first, I'm thinking, what's
Mhm.
he gonna do with those things?
But see, when I saw the armorer running in, and I thought this was still a flashback, I said the armorer is saving Din. She's
Yeah.
actually going in there to save the kid, and that's why maybe he really wants to go and get baptized in the waters and the mines because she saved his life before the Mandalorians rescued him to begin with. That's what's rescued him, and he really feels like he owes him. But then it was a present time.
So this kind of tells you too. So on that mindset, and you just got me thinking about this. Obviously, the waters there are supposed to have some kind of
Symbolic,
value and
yeah.
everything, right? So it's okay to do like to initiate them in here in this, but you can't redeem yourself in any water. You got to
Yeah.
go specifically to those.
Yeah,
ones.
Yeah, some of
to the
their
planet that's destroyed.
It's like
Yeah.
pick and choose.
some of their creed, this particular sex creed is a little bit weird.
Right.
I put this shot in this, but I thought the shot was amazing. Some of
Yeah.
they had some really cool scenes in this shot. This is one of them that I liked, and then I like this next one with them taking off
Yeah.
after they exploded, right?
Yeah.
This one and the one where it gave you like a first person view, like out of their helmet. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty
yeah,
cool
the
too.
visor look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
this
love
was
how
dope.
everybody's scratched up. They're dented. It looks used. It's in the Star Wars world. I mean, it looks really
I
good.
hope that in the making of this, when they do the whole, how we did the different
Yeah.
episodes, that's coming after the show, right?
Yeah,
But I
obviously,
hope that the Mandalorians that we saw in this scene are from that not the 501st, but that
The
other
Mandalorian
group,
mercs.
the Mandalorian mercs.
Yeah.
That would be cool, man. If they
Which
got
ones
some
are
of
the
them in
mercs?
there.
You're talking about the
It's
ones that.
it's Mandalorian version of 501st.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
They
The
allow
Mandalorian
for them
mercs.
to make custom, like completely custom Mando armor.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. And what series was that in?
No,
It's
no,
not a
he's saying
series.
he hopes that that's what
It's
these
a-
guys are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're
Gotcha.
extras like they used for the other one, like the first
Oh,
season.
I got you.
Like the
I
first
got you.
season, they did that with the stormtroopers.
Got you. You're right. I
Yeah.
apologize. I thought you were saying like canon wise, these were actual, people
read
that
that,
did that.
George?
But you're
I read
talking
it.
about if this was like 501st people that they use that they make their own costumes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna send
because
Evan a
They
link right
do.
now.
It's just like, did they use them as extras on the set? That would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
because there was even one that had and we've seen it in the preview, the night owl. He has the night owl face as well,
Sky Rider,
just paged differently, painted
the
differently.
spirit of
Rider's
Halloween helmet.
What's happened?
Sky Rider said that, except for the kid who got the spirit Halloween helmet.
Hey, I mean, right when I
awesome.
saw it, I thought that's gonna stick with me for a little bit.
No shit.
But I tell you, that single-handedly is gonna make people want to chase after that toy. Just like bringing IG-11 back, right? The minute I saw him, I was like,
Dude.
"Oh man, that thing's
I
gonna
could-
start selling again."
I
Yeah.
could see Cybercraft making that little one, the little helmet for
Right.
kids. Yep.
So,
And you'll have kits like spray paint your own helmet.
Yep.
all right, Evan, I sent you the link, buddy.
Come on up,
Uh,
Evan.
Think I did. Hope I did.
Oh, you
Sent
see
to the wrong
Marcel?
person. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
Marcel said, "What are the odds the kid's helmet is foreshadowing a Grogu helmet?"
Hmm.
Do we want to see a Grogu helmet look like that though, with the big old eyes like that?
Well, he has to have
I
the ears.
He's gonna
He
have
has
the ear slot, right?
How's he
The
gonna?
ear slot, yeah.
Yeah.
How
I mean, you
you
can't
gonna
tie
If they can-
these.
if they can seal around that kid's hair, they can seal around Grogu's ears.
Look, I mean, if
That's
you could
true.
tie the ears back,
What's up, Marcel?
but you can't go forward or down with these things.
Oh shit! Here come the jokes. Thor's in the house.
All right.
Thor, mighty god of thunder. Right,
Mighty
there you
god of humor.
go. Humor. What's up, Evan?
Yo,
There
What's
he
up,
is.
man?
Buddy.
what's up, guys?
What's
How
Thanks
you
for
doing?
letting me join the party late.
Hey, all
Happy
good.
you're here, man.
We're here.
Yeah, rushed home.
So we're over here talking about Mando.
We're talking about a little show
Gator.
called The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen it yet,
That shit was awesome.
yes, it
I
was.
loved it.
I know in the group chat I was saying I wasn't motivated. Then I saw it and I was like, ah!
I remember you saying that. I was like, wait till he sees it. He'll be motivated then. He's gonna be a long
that's
week
such a
waiting
good
for
time.
Wednesday again.
I
there we
know.
go. There it is. when
I've
they got
already
him
seen it
tied
3
down.
times, man. I'm gonna watch it
Really?
again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same here.
No, I gotta see it again. I do gotta see it again.
Yeah, I showed it to my daughter because I showed her the end of season 2. But getting her prep for this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we get to that scene where Grogu leaves with Luke,
Uh-huh.
and it ends, and I swear she's like staring at the TV, stuck, and her eyes start watering up, and I'm like,
Oh,
"You okay?"
man.
And she jumps on me, starts crying, telling me how I can't believe that Grogu's leaving. It's my favorite character. The whole night I was like, hey, it's cool. He's coming back, So
That's
when I showed her
awesome.
this one, she was like hyped the whole episode. She was having a blast.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Got her hooked
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, it was funny. So now I feel like I got to get another life-size Yoda.
So
Or
y'all,
baby Yoda.
You will.
did you all see that? Their post Favreau said that
Yep.
Grogu was with Luke for 2 years.
For 2
I-
years.
how is
What
that
up
math
with
right?
That?
How
does
is
not
that
make
math
sense.
correct? It doesn't add up.
So yeah, go ahead. What do you guys think about that? The 2-year time
I
span?
give him 6 months. Really, in
6
reality,
months?
I say it's 6 months since he picked up the kid, took off the helmet, gave him the Luke, and then he's like, "I gotta go pick the kid back up, man." Or at least give him the chance to come with me. I'm gonna go to the what's her name, and she's gonna make me a little Grogu outfit for him, and then drop it off. And Luke says, "All right, come pick him up." And literally, that didn't take long. That was still within the Book of Boba Fett. That wasn't months.
Right?
Somebody was speculating, well, what if Boba Fett showed up, killed Bib Fortuna, and just did nothing for a year and a half? And like, it doesn't make sense. It just that
Doesn't,
timeline
man.
doesn't make sense at all.
See-
That would help. It makes sense that he turned into a damn wuss.
Like,
Yeah,
biatch,
choice.
yeah.
Different,
Yeah,
different
there you
words.
go, Evan.
On some levels, I'm like, I agree that doesn't make sense, right? We have
Yeah.
2 years, especially the fact that Grogu didn't seem to learn anything when he was with Luke. They didn't show him learning anything, so there wasn't like something to make me feel like there was,
He picked
time
up a
that he
few
would-
frogs.
yeah,
That's
at most. Okay, but then when you see Navarro again and how built up Navarro is compared
Yep.
to before,
Makes
I'm like,
sense.
that didn't take 6 months.
Right.
Yeah, no.
There was a time
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
There was. So
So 2
Yeah.
years. I mean, and then it does make I can see that.
I can
I
see it
wish
with
they told you.
Navarro. I just
I'm
can't see it
good
with the
with it.
kid. I can't see it with the kid, even though he did stop a Rancor.
I think he addressed it though because of the how long did Luke train on Dagobah?
Jedi shows up.
So Grogu is 52 now.
52.
The 2 years is also supposed to be alluding to the number of Mandalorians on the beach. Apparently, there was just 3 of them and left in Book of Boba Fett. That's true, and there's time. But okay,
Yeah.
but 2 years is between when Mando left and when when Grogu and Mando separated and when they reunited, which would have been in that episode.
Well,
So-
in the Mandalorian, the first season, it tells you that they're scattered all over the galaxy. It's
True.
not just right
Right.
there. They said they're scattered everywhere.
Yeah, even in the trailer they mentioned that.
Yeah, they're not just. It's not just on Navarro. They're everywhere.
You would think that all the time that Grogu
Yeah.
spent with Luke and Ahsoka, that someone would have worked with him on a speech. A little bit, right? We just screwed up parents.
Trevor.
They're teaching that new math, bro. That's what's the
Shut up,
problem.
New math.
Talking
So-
spoken to.
Chinese math.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, though, I mean, what do you guys think about the evolution of the 2 characters? Because you got Mando went from being, there's something I like about it. Mando went from being the lone warrior, the lone wolf, right?
Mhm.
And now
Uh-huh.
he's trying to make his way being a dad, and teaching Grogu. I like that dynamic.
Yeah, I
And
do
then-
too.
And then you got Grogu, and he seems to be a lot more comfortable, right? A lot more comfortable with his powers and a little more confident. Like when the whole scene happened with the pirates, he didn't freak out and close his canopy or anything like that. He was like, "I'm good with this." He's like, "Bring it on,"
Yeah, he was messing around with some M&Ms or some,
And force pushing himself, spinning in the chair.
Yeah, that was he was force pushing himself, and it's like, okay, he's just a kid still, even though he's 52, as we've determined. But people age or aliens age differently. But he's learned something. I mean, we did see him stop the Mudhorn. We did see him stop the Rancor, which is a much bigger beast, and it took a lot out of him.
Yeah,
but he isn't so afraid anymore, and I think that's where we're getting to, which we've seen in the trailer where he just comes out the cave and he beats up that alien.
He pushes the alien, right? The force push.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not no sucker. You don't even know who my daddy is yet. So
right.
I do like that fact that he is the lone wolf that's now training the cub, and he's bringing him up in his ways. And I really love the dynamic of the Mandalorians being almost treated like an indigenous people, but they're not, obviously, but, they're different. They have their beliefs. They are not your typical, alien race,
I thought those were cinnamon hearts. 2 years because of the pandemic. Yeah, that's what it was.
There it is.
Social
they had
distancing.
COVID over there.
So when the episode first started, I thought it was a flashback because I was like,
Me
"Who is
too.
this? Is this
That's what
Jango
we
Fett?"
said, yeah. Oh, you thought it was Django.
Oh, you went all the way back to Django.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I definitely
wasn't
thought it was a
sure.
flashback. So until he came out, blew up the gator. Then I was like, oh no, this ain't a flashback. This is going on now.
It's current day, yeah.
And that
This
was good
ship
on the
is like-
guts too. The guts flying up in the air.
Yes, I like that. But my daughters, my older daughters watch this. She goes, "That is guts." I'm like, yeah. Like that's
Everybody's
for me.
eating tonight, honey.
Yeah, that's for
Barbecue
me, guys.
Like how we got a dank ferric already within the first couple minutes.
Yeah.
I'm loving this ship, by the way.
Oh, and you noticed that
I'm ready for
Grogu
them to
can
get
come
rid of
from the pod to the main
Yeah.
cabin. I
To the
saw
main
that.
cabin.
Yep.
Dude, that's gotta be uncomfortable.
You're saying you're ready for him to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope they blow it up too.
Dude,
No, don't
you
do
want
that
something
to me
like the
again,
Razor
dude.
Crest?
They'll do another HasLab and then blow it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Put it on the HasLab, then blow it up, boys. It's sold. It's sold. Blow it up now. Eat a barbecue, man. That's what everybody's
I
eating.
did think of Lord of the Rings. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
That's good. Oh shit!
Oh,
All right,
man.
yeah, there's the
Yeah,
guts.
there's the guts. There you go.
all over the place.
You did notice that there is somebody there with the Night Out or Bo's helmet, just painted differently. There's
Yeah, the female helmets are like
There's
that.
there's 2 or 3 of them like that, which
Mhm.
look really nice, man.
Yeah, I like the burgundy colors on some of them.
Yeah.
I think it's burgundy anyway. Yeah, I like this scene because they're just like, who the hell is that? And then
Right.
it's us
When
guys.
he popped
We got
up,
this.
that was hilarious though. How
Yeah.
he just like comes up.
He's like,
Yeah.
hey, we just
Yeah.
saved your lives.
Wait till he shows up and he's like, I am the Mandalore. I'm not the Mandalorian. I am the Mandalore.
I just saved your life. Can I be redeemed?
Guys.
Let me tell you, if he would have
Yeah,
whipped
right?
out the Darksaber right there,
Oh,
Done.
should've
There you
just
go.
whipped it out.
But they don't
I'm the
even
Sky
care.
Rider.
What's up with that, man? I mean, it's
Yeah.
getting to the end of the episode, but Bo is left all by herself, right?
Yeah.
Because she don't have the Darksaber, and then you got a whole group of these guys, and they're like, "The hell with the Darksaber! I don't care if you pull it out or not." You know?
well, I don't
You
I
took
don't
your
know if
helmet
that's the
off.
case
End
though.
up with it.
I think the only one that really felt that way, which was what's her name, the Hammer lady, can't think of her
Yeah.
name.
Armor.
The
Armor.
armorer. She's the
Armor
one that says
Swallows?
she's the one almost like the prophet or the leader of the clan. Tell them these are the
to say
rules. This is what our beliefs are. You have to go to the waters and the mines, and you got to get cleanse yourself. But I am not going to almost back you up to tell everybody that you are the Mandalore because you have the Darksaber until you do so, and because you can't, because the planet's destroyed, you never take that. But
Nice.
he's like, what if it's still alive? What if it's there?
Whoa.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sundowners.
Where do you get the Imperial lighted panels behind you, custom or bought? I made them myself. I have a video on it, but I bought wood and these are like clear plexiglass panels, and then I put LED lights all in the back and everything. They open like doors. It's It's a pretty built process. It's crazy.
George used to be on the Death Star construction crew,
That's what it was.
but he since found a new job.
It's on the MCE channel, right? I can post a link.
Yeah, it was on the MCE channel.
I think so. G-Force got where does Mando store Grogu's pram in that ship? There was one
Right.
scene where you
question,
see
too.
him coming out like underneath. I think
Yeah.
it like,
Underneath.
lifts him up and it
Yeah.
locks into place.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, even he has to walk with a stroller in the trunk of the car.
I disagree with Hazard Blue. I think the writing's pretty good.
Yeah, Hazard Blue wasn't feeling it. It's all good.
I think
we all like
I think it was decent. The show's action, where the story's going to, I love it. That I thought that was really interesting too.
I'm glad it
Yes.
just gets to the point. Just hurries up, gets to the point, and
Yep.
quick.
I think it's
dialogue.
fun, is what I like about the show. I mean, it's a fun show. You know,
That is my
okay.
favorite scene.
Right?
My favorite scene right there.
Yes,
That was. And
I
it's
yelled
like,
out
people
Ezra.
that don't watch Rebels, like
Yeah, the
they don't
Purgle.
get it.
Yeah.
but it's my favorite scene.
I was like, Ezra's
Yep,
somewhere.
that's the same thing I was thinking.
He's somewhere.
That's a good
think Grogu
question.
will be speaking
He may-
by the
I
end of
think
the
he
thing?
will.
Hopefully, if he says 1 or 2 words, that's it. But I don't need
Right.
him to have full speech. That was
Yeah.
great, dude.
What I loved
Yes.
about that scene, are you able to get it where it's got Mando's ship for the scale
it?
reference?
Oh,
that shot.
Not easily.
But
Yeah, not easily. I'll say that way.
Okay.
here's my
I
thing.
think-
Was
and
he
bring it back up.
asleep? Because did he even see those? Because from
No, I
what
think
we
he was asleep.
Because what we understood from Rebels, you don't really see these. I mean, these were myths, weren't they? They weren't real until
Well, yeah,
Ezra saw
some of them had heard about it, but yeah, when he saw them,
Yeah, that's when it
Yeah.
became, like,
Yeah.
Well, the
it's
thing
kinda
was, is
like
I think
one of
they
those-
were hidden, is what it was. It wasn't they were myth. It's just they were hidden from everybody, like in that Nimbus cloud thing. If I remember
I kind of
correctly, in
picture
that
it like,
episode.
how many people go on a cruise or something? How many have actually seen a whale, right?
yeah,
It's just
True.
one of those things that
yeah.
True.
when you're going to see it.
So
But this is
that-
definitely foreshadowing the Ahsoka
Yeah.
TV show,
the Ahsoka, Ezra, and Thrawn,
right?
because they're coming.
Yeah.
Grogu will sound like Barry White.
Hey, Mando.
That'd be funny. Deep voice.
That would be funny.
When they're in hyperspace, they'll be like, listen to my voice. Take you a deep sleep.
Flex, you're not feeling the IG-11 coming back?
I did like what they did with him though. The initial programming came back.
Came back. He went all Terminator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could see. I saw that coming.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
They
me
like
too.
start bringing him back.
I like how they put the monument up. I kind of wish they would have just left it that way with the stormtrooper skulls underneath them.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
Or stormtrooper helmets. Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of neat seeing him turn into the Terminator. Now, that scene was kind of weird too, though. It's because Mando seemed to have a hard time shooting it, but in the very first episode of The Mandalorian, he killed him like without a problem. Like, it was like one shot and
Yeah.
and
shot him in
destroyed
the
him.
head.
Mhm.
Bang.
Yeah.
I like the Salacious Crumb Monkeys.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Salacious Crumb monkeys were funny. I like the droids that were holding up his
His cape.
cape, and they were like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The way they were bouncing down the stairs.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yep.
I thought it was good.
The only thing, sorry, there's two things. So
All right.
his acting is a little,
You're talking about Apollo
yeah,
Creed.
yeah, his acting is a little
Oh, it is a little bit
off. It is a
little
little bit off. It's like
Yeah.
it feels forced a little bit.
He's like, your pirate king is known by all. I
yeah,
was like, yeah, you delivered that great. I was
It's like a Disney ride.
Right.
It's acting from a Disney ride.
I hear you. But I'm all right with him though. I like him. So there he goes.
There you
with
go.
with the cinnamon candy.
Yep.
that was funny how he spins himself on the chair though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just like a little kid would do. Yeah. Yep. What's up, Benjamin?
Yeah.
The Bowman's in the house.
Hey Ben, how's it going,
There you
man?
go.
Robin's there too.
You know, the one
Robin's
thing I
here too.
wish they would do, and
Nice.
it's more because like when you start building models and stuff like that, and you get into painting and stuff, you really appreciate like close-ups like this and stuff. Like these, they have something for just about every type of reality show. They really need one for to show how these guys, their art, and I
Yeah.
don't know if it's just kind of a trade secret that they don't want to let out, but like these guys really need their own type of thing to like show people how to do this, just get more people involved in it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would
It's a
foster a new
great art form.
generation of people that go into the industry just because of what they learned and what they saw.
I agree with Marcel on this comment. This is what I want most from this season of The Mandalorian is exploring more of the lore of Mandalore and the Jedi and all that, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get into.
I hope so. It'd be nice. I mean, obviously, we won't get anything like up to date because there's no Jedi, but past, that'd be a great battle.
A
great
historic
battle sequence.
like a flashback, you're saying?
Yeah, like a flashback.
Like I would really enjoy when he does go to Mandalore and he's through the ruins. We see areas that we have seen in Clone Wars, like where Maul and his brother Savage fought Emperor Palpatine in the mural wall. He needs to walk just past that. That's all I need, dude.
Oh yeah, well there was some kind of it's obviously going to be destroyed, but it would be kind of cool to see
it's got to be destroyed. It's got to be broken, but you can see part of it, or some type of not archaeological Indiana Jones, but you see signs of past Mandalorian civilizations, and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. That would be kind of cool to see as well.
Yeah.
The whole Grogu thing, because I know somebody was brought up that Grogu ain't going anywhere. Here goes Skyrider because it's for soccer moms. I'm all right with him, man. It's like I like the I know the humor is kind of on the kiddie side, but I watched this with my daughter and I like that I could bring my kids in it and it's still got enough action for me to be hyped about it.
Well, like keep her tied in and keep you entertained as well.
Yeah.
This was hysterical to me, dude.
These guys, yeah.
Not just the guys, not just the
whole
little guys.
sequence.
Just he is inside there. He is in there little. He's a giant,
Yeah.
How do you get in that door?
I don't know how he got in there.
Full armor.
Full armor, and he's sitting down, crisscross applesauce, whatever you want to call it. And then Grogu is bigger than these guys, and he's like, "Yo, these guys are cute."
Yeah,
he's like, put them down, man.
I like that you can understand them better.
Yes, you can,
or at least the one.
Yeah. He's like, no, can't fix broke. It's the broke.
Yeah.
Like that was
trying
funny.
to translate for him. He's like,
yeah, and he kept trying to translate.
Yeah.
And he looked at him like, I understand him.
It's unrepairable. It's like, yeah, I get it.
I got it.
Broke.
That was funny.
I do need to stop this one and look though, because I bet there's stuff in the background.
Oh, that's why I pulled it up. I was hoping I could zoom in and catch something, but I don't know. It reminds me of the droid depot at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Like what's that red with the red circle? I wonder what that is.
Yeah, but this was like really clipped pretty fast when you watched it in the show. Apparently, these guys even made the Halcyon for the cruise ship,
the hotel.
The hotel.
Well, there is a room. There is a room for them. And
is there?
When you're walking down the steps, you're going to see a door, just like you see the door outside here, and it's super small. And they tell you, oh, the architect of the Halcyon is one of these creatures, and that is his room specifically. But you never see him. It was just in honor of him,
That was a funny scene too. That Marcel brings up where he says
he's right too. That's some A-team level dialogue, right?
It was. Oh man,
that's a Murdoch dialogue.
They need to update that Halcyon to be Mando.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's true too. Skyrider, a little bit of the Men in Black vibes from those guys.
I did get a Men in Black
coffee
vibes.
guys.
I totally thought about that. Yeah, they even sound like them a little bit.
Those guys are actually speaking Huttese, right?
Mm-hmm.
The three guys.
Ones here?
Yeah, the coffee guys. They're speaking Jabba language.
Are they? Because Mando was asking him, do they speak Huttese? Because he couldn't understand.
No.
The Men in Black.
The Men in Black ones.
Yeah, they're speaking Huttese.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny. Nice Easter egg.
That is a nice Easter egg.
I like those displays.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love how he's explaining it.
Yeah. And this is like where he's being a dad a little bit. He's like teaching him, how to fly the ship.
Stuff like this is like kind of what I'm talking about, right? So it's credit because these are things that no telling how many hours these prop makers put into making this stuff, and it's like over in a scene, right?
Yep, brief second.
Here you get to and here you get to admire it,
Yeah. Thought this was awesome.
Yeah.
Then you got the space battle. I thought the space battle was cool. Totally gave me the vibes of episode 2.
Yes.
With Obi-Wan
With
and
Django.
With
Django.
Obi-Wan and Django. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the bong.
Yes.
Like even right now, like I'm just so happy that I got good Star Wars feelings again.
Yeah.
You know, it was great. This episode was just great.
I love how he's being chased by 6, and then suddenly 3 are gone, and then there's 2, and then there's only 1. You know, it's like, doom, 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 doom.
Grogu was having a blast.
Oh yeah,
This is great. Yeah,
it's awesome.
and I like.
Sorry, go ahead, Georgie.
No, what I like is when they lose sight of him and he starts coming in and out like Batman.
Yeah,
like out of nowhere, you know, just poof, blow
well,
that up.
the
and
ship is
play
so
the music.
sleek. That's where I was saying that the ship is so narrow. You can only see it like from above, really. If not, you could barely see it.
So you know what those structures are, right?
Which
The
structures?
buildings, those buildings that were on the asteroids, right?
Mining facilities, right? Is what I thought.
He had talked about it earlier when they were
Right.
Varro, that they're mining those asteroids. I love when you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he come around the corner and that big ass ship was there.
Yeah.
I agree with Scott. Right amount of action and humor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what Star Wars needs, right? That's what it's always been since '77. Like balance it out.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, man, when these scenes when they were doing the space battle and when he was coming in and out like Batman, like I was saying, you blow them up and then they played just that little bit of the Mando music, you know, as it was happening. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah,
you know, music was slamming. It was great.
I did love when he's like, you know, they think they got him and he just, oh, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Nitro. Yeah,
that ship is
Hit
dope.
The nos.
Yeah, I love the ship, dude.
He got
this
away
thing when I
because
first
he has
caught
family.
this big vessel. At first, when I first saw it, because of the shape of the front of it, I thought it was the hammerhead.
That's what I thought too.
Kind
Yeah,
of like the hammerhead.
Yeah, but I like the design of it with the stripes and all that. It's this cool looking.
Yeah.
So,
well, let's see if HasLab makes an N1, because I know there's a few 3D printers out there that make them.
Dude, there's already this came out on Wednesday, and then by 2:00, because I'm part of a lot of 3D printer groups, there's already like 20 different things throughout the show that people already made models of.
Crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
They're quick, man.
Yeah. I mean, I did send you one, George, the one with the N1 Starfighter, I think a few months ago.
Yes.
And that guy,
that was nice.
That one's really nice. My friend's picking it up. I wish it had LEDs, but 315 for Black Series scale.
Yeah, for Black Series scale, it's a big ship.
It's not bad. It's still like, I think 28 inches long with the tail.
It's huge. It's huge, but that's 12 scale.
Yeah, that's 12,
the one from NYC, I think, is 24th scale, and then I think the one that Iron Studios just put out was 1/20th. I think the 1/20th is like.
Looks like Jeff got it
20
already.
Inches.
Yeah, Jeff said he got the Iron Studios one.
He already ordered
the Iron
it?
Studios one.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
he's as bad as you and Eben.
Yeah.
I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet.
How big is it compared
Not
to...
Not on that you haven't, but
you guys were at a celebration in San Diego, or were that big the Hot Toys one?
The big one, yeah.
How big was that sucker?
Huge.
Huge.
It's like over 6 feet long?
Yeah, no. Well, close.
A little over 5 feet.
A little over 5 feet, yeah.
Oh man.
It's big, man. And
Those
you got
in
that
length.
wingspan.
Yeah. Then you need wings, yeah. Jeez.
So the one that they used in the Phantom Menace, they had it here at a museum.
Oh,
the
yeah.
actual one they filmed with. It's really,
Right.
I mean, it wasn't that big.
No?
No, it wasn't as big as you would think.
The life-size one?
Yeah,
they had
the full scale one.
They had the full scale one of this ship at the Mandalorian experience in at Star Wars Celebration. You're right.
Don't get me wrong. It's big, but it's really not as big as you would think.
Reminds
it's
me of
definitely
like
not. It's definitely not an X-wing.
No, it's like a little bigger than it's like a sports car. If it's what I feel like. But,
Yep.
So fast.
A lot of these things are a lot smaller in 1/1 scale than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even like the X-wings. The first time I saw the life-size X-wing, I was like, man, that's it.
The X-wing, I'm okay. The one that really surprised was the A-wing. A-wing's pretty small.
A-wings are tiny.
A-wings are tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. The ship that I've always liked was Grievous's, the one that Obi-Wan stole.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, that ship.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like a
Corvette.
A little bit of like Corvette. But it reminds me of like what in like the 70s we thought like future vehicles would look like. Like almost like Jetson style a little bit. It's very sleek in that sense.
Oh shit, Lord Vader in the house.
I thought that was B. What was it? B1B or
Vader's here? Hello there.
Dude,
This
she's
totally
all, like,
threw me, man.
casual and shit, just sitting up there.
Yeah, but she lost all her people. She's very salty. So, and in the trailer, I thought this was going to be like the new Mandalorian throne and everything.
Yeah, you think it was over in on Mandalore, but
right,
Concordia.
Or Concordia, right? That would be kind of cool. Right. On that.
Yeah, but she gave a little bit of insight. You know, the death, the children of the Watch. She mentioned that, and all of them afterwards.
I think we're gonna get into some
fractured
history.
it. Yeah, they fractured us.
You know, so let's talk about Darksaber a minute.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to get it? Who's going to rule Mandalore?
I mean,
I personally, for the storyline of, we know there's a season 4 already written. I don't think he can rule Mandalore, just because of that.
Right.
What attracts us to this character is that he is, you know, just like the old spaghetti westerns, he is the Clint Eastwood character of that. You know, he's not there to rule. He's not Creve from you know, let me settle on Navarro and let me rule everybody. He's not that. He is a different type of he's a totally different type of character.
Because he doesn't want it is what makes me want him to have it though, right? He's more noble, I think. She's definitely not somebody I think that should have the thing. She's very
I think the armor is going to get it.
Think the armor is going to be it?
I think they're going to make, so we got to get them together, right? You can't have all the Mandalorians split apart.
Correct.
She seems like a pretty solid leader. She just got to get that brainwash part gone, which something's going to happen to maybe have her like realize that, hey, we need to all be together.
I could see that. But because I don't think it's Katie's character. I don't think Bo is there. Between
She's not her sister.
She's not her sister.
You think Sabine's gonna come in and get it?
Dude,
probably.
Well, Sabine gave it up in Rebels. She had it.
Yeah, she did have it.
She gave it to her.
She's coming back.
Should be like shit live action. I should have it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Recon.
But yeah, she gave it to Bo, and that supposedly is the reason why Mandalore fell. It's because she didn't win it in ritual combat.
Correct.
So
what about that'd be interesting, Jeff. Grogu's gonna have to fight for it.
Grogu will get the Darksaber?
Yeah, he said Grogu's gonna get it.
I don't think about that.
Well, I don't know, man. You
never know.
You keep keeping food away from Grogu, and he'll probably fuck Din up.
Do you think there's more to the young kid at the beginning of the show?
There's got to be.
His character's name is Ragnar. I like that. That's cool.
There's got to be more to that kid. They wouldn't have focused on him that much.
Oh shit, I forgot.
They named Lloyd's character. I didn't even realize they named him.
They named him. He's somebody.
Christopher Lloyd's character is going to put the gauntlet down for all men. Christopher Lloyd.
Did you guys notice how they retconned what's her face? She's in the special forces.
Oh yeah. Dune.
She's out there doing her thing, man.
What'd you think about that?
She got
you like the way they wrote her off?
So they didn't write her off. I mean, she's in the special forces, right? So
right. Yeah.
So
which makes sense for her character.
It's a good way that she can come back in if something happens.
Miss Sunflower thinks that's Paz's kid. He did look at him in a kind of way, man. I could
kind of
see
a play off of Ragnarok.
Yeah, I think.
If I lose you guys, it's because we got storms rolling in. They're expecting tornadoes.
Okay.
Oh man, bunker down.
Damn, dude.
I'm just worried about my Star Wars shit. So if y'all see it in Florida, I need it back.
Hopefully you don't got anything printing.
No, I don't right now.
Sundowners did mention how the color of his the kid's helmet did match up that of what's his name?
So Paz. The Mando kid was also the Tusken Raider kid.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, or is that real?
Oh, like in real life?
Yeah, it's probably the same actor.
Oh,
that's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they gave the guy a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's neat. I didn't even realize the kid had a name. When did they name him? Or is it just in the like IMDb?
It's probably like when you do the the captions. You can see the
Oh.
names.
True. But getting back to her, I don't think she's deserving of the sword as much as
No,
I like
no.
her.
her character is so old already between Clone Wars and everything. I don't think there's a way that you can really do her justice and say she's going to have a change of heart and she's going to be the proper Mandalore for Mandalorians. She's not going to have that. She doesn't have that personality, and you can't force that into us and say, look, she's changed her ways. You have to have another character like that. And I kind of agree with Frankie. You know, the armor does have that, but she has to take a little bit off of that brainwashing and realize certain things.
I don't know. I can't fall behind the armor only because she hasn't had enough time for me to get into the character like that. Like she seems to be more of just secondary backdrop character, just somebody he comes to upgrade his stuff. It doesn't. She doesn't really. She hasn't showed any leadership qualities.
No,
to
the
me to
only
make
way. Well, we do know she leads the.
Everybody
sect.
listens to her.
Yeah, she led the sect when Mandalorian season 1 was going on. He went over there. She taught him this is how we do it. And when him and Vizsla got into it, you know, she stopped the fight and everything. So they listened to her. You know,
they do, but
I do think it's more like you got to think about it like, okay, is she like the spiritual leader of this, and they need their physical king, you know, and she's just guiding him? What's that? A spider?
A spider.
Oh,
A
hell
spider
no.
for you, George.
Hell no. Hell that spider, man. Kill that thing. Dude, even when I was playing the video game the other day, that spider jumped out at me. I was like, oh my God.
Burn the house down.
Hey,
Sorry to derail.
But okay, so they listened to her and they came and they
She
showed
may
her
be
listen
just
to
the spiritual leader of their clan, of their, you know, their belief system, but they need their king. They need their, okay, that's just, you know, church and state. Let's separate them. She guides us, but we need our king, which would be the Mandalorian, because he has the Darksaber, but because he is unworthy to be king, because he this and that, he has to go get washed. She is.
So do you think the galaxy recognizes that he won it in battle? Like, how do they verify that without other Mandalorians there?
to watch
I
it,
think
right?
it's
Well, they
part of
got
the
witness.
honor. It's part of their code. That's why
Yeah,
he
like
said,
she knows it.
Yeah, he told it to her. No, she asked him, "Did you win in a battle?" Yes, you know, but you took off your helmet. Yes. Okay.
Well, I mean, the clarification came really from Moff Gideon, right? Because he came out there and flat out said it, like, oh, she can't take it like that.
She can't take it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. It was in the book of Boba Fett where she also shared. That's why Bo-Katan, you know, the whole planet is splintered because of Bo-Katan's leadership, because she didn't earn the Darksaber. She was given a Darksaber.
I'm surprised her two, you know, side her generals, I would say, you know, her two partners, they booked too. Axe, and what's the other one's name? I can't think of her name.
The wrestler.
girl,
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's gonna elude me. I can never remember
I'm
her
drawing a
name.
blank right now.
Drawing a blank with her. But yeah.
Yeah, but the wrestler.
Reeves.
I would have expected them to be at least in this scene, you know, to have at least some of the Mando, but she seems to be there all by herself.
Yeah, she's solo, except for the blue turquoise droid outside.
I could see Paz Vizsla possibly taking the Darksaber.
Costco Reeves.
That's what it was.
Costco Reeves, that's the one.
Yep.
Thank you. Mercedes.
Yeah,
So
I
me
got
and Evan
Mercedes
have
part
similar
right. Thanks,
Googling
Miss.
I'm not Googling. I'm too drunk now to Google.
You just got home not even less than an hour ago, man.
He said he just got
I
home.
I just downed this like
No dinner.
Woodford Reserve.
No dinner.
I was like, I need to catch up.
I haven't even drank.
See the Civic Center. You see that? I want to know where that Civic Center is. Is that
on
where
Sundari.
Maul later on?
She just said.
The city of Sundari.
Okay. The city of Sundari, but is that on Mandalore?
It's on
Yeah.
Concordia.
On Concordia, not Mandalore.
No,
Yeah.
Sundari is the main capital city, isn't it? I think it's
Where
that city that
is
was
it?
in the dome.
Where is?
Is that the
pretty
one
sure that's
where
what Sundari is.
Sabine,
Google
where
search
the
that.
throne was, where Maul
Yep, I
popped?
sure am.
Google that shit.
Where
Dude,
Mom
it is-
fought Ahsoka?
It is the dominant mangrove tree species of the suburbans of India and Bangladesh.
Okay, that's not.
That's not
It's not the
Wikipedia,
right
which
Google.
we do not condone Wikipedia anymore. we have said we are blacklisting Wikipedia.
Oh, it's
So
on
where is
Mandalore.
Star Wars?
Yep, it's on
Ooh.
Mandalore.
It's the main
Okay.
city with
Doom,
the
capital
with
city of
the
Mandalore.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where Ahsoka
Damn,
fought
even
Maul.
George got to get one right once in a while.
2 points for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I think
yeah.
she's gonna die in this season.
You think so?
You think she is?
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, because she's gonna try to get that Darksaber and end up getting killed.
How old is Bo-Katan at this point?
She seems
man?
like
You
she
do
wants
kind
it
of
bad
need
enough.
you do, yeah. You kind of do need like something like that to happen, right? A little shock value,
Yeah,
like when her sister died.
Oh,
Like that was
I
kind of
love
like,
that.
whoa, can't believe they just killed her off.
That was great, though.
I don't think
You know what I
Bo's
would
being
like to
totally
see?
truthful about her numbers.
Since Ewan McGregor's coming back and filming a few things, I'd like to
Mhm.
see a flashback of him and her.
Him and Bo, or him and Sabine?
Her
Her sister.
sister,
Yeah.
or even her. Maybe even her when he was talking to her.
You think Kenobi's gonna make an appearance in this?
I don't
show?
know. I'm just saying a
No, he
flashback. It'd be
can't.
cool.
It's too. It's,
It'd be
it's
cool.
way
No,
too.
flashback,
Way
flashback.
too. Flashback. Yeah.
We can do
Way too
flashbacks.
fucking.
Everybody, that's where we live is flashbacks. And if
Yeah.
not a flashback, then we do time travel.
There you
Time,
go.
no time travel.
I
Please.
can no
I'm not a
time
fan of
travel.
that.
I can do flashback. You know what? World between worlds. I can do world between worlds. With
No, that's
Ahsoka.
going to happen. That's your
That's
time
going to be the
travel
next
piece.
series.
Yep, that's your time travel. That's the Ahsoka series.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be the main antagonist. Is what's going to happen. I kind of agree with Evan. I don't know if she's going to die, but I think she's going to be the main antagonist. Is because it seems like she needs that Darksaber. She needs it too badly, and
right.
so she's going to have to try to fight Mando again.
Yeah,
for it.
but why does she need
So
it? Is it
precious.
because she wants to carry on her sister's legacy?
No, because she wants to rule. And it's a weird change in character. It's because she went from first not believing in what her sister's cause was, because her
Mhm.
sister was a pacifist.
true.
So she was alongside with the other Death Watch. And then
Mhm.
she figured out that went wrong. By the time it went wrong, her sister's dead.
Yep.
And then
that's why
the
I
next
think she
time we
wants to
catch
go
up
back
with her
as
is
a
Rebels. But in Rebels, she was more of like a liberator, right? She's trying to fight off the Empire. And then she's given the sword. It's because of what's her name?
Sabine.
Sabine not wanting to rule, even though Sabine should have been.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know.
Didn't
yeah,
Sabine
I
have a brother? Was he in there too?
think he died, didn't he?
That's what I was trying to. That's what I was going to ask. Did he die? Because I
gotta
thought
watch
she had
it
a brother.
again.
She did. And her mother was there too.
Yeah, and Skyrider,
Yeah.
like he's saying, Gideon's story. You know, that kind of got. It was briefly mentioned in here, and
It
then,
was.
like he's still gonna be playing a piece.
Yeah, he's in some kind of like hearing or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Tribunals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna break out.
Snoke will free
Snoke
Gideon.
is gonna free Gideon.
Now we're diving into a different show.
Well, I
He-
mean, you
He
figure
who shall not be named.
they're gonna do things to try and tie that in, like they just
Well,
did
I
with
mean-
those
Yeah,
guys
you know they
fixing
are.
IG.
The Bad Batch. Did you see the
Yeah.
Bad Batch episode?
Yep, we watched
That's
that.
exactly what they're doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Will Moff Gideon get the Darksaber back?
I don't think
so.
he'll get it back.
No.
I forgot there was a Bad Batch this week.
Yeah,
That was actually a pretty good episode.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
I'll watch it tonight. Then.
It's got direction.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that the one that I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, the last one that came out.
Yeah. That one was
Yeah,
a good
that's-
episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I need some of those commandos.
I want to see that creature in live action.
Oof. You know, I love how they tied it back into the previous, because that creature has shown up before.
Mhm.
I didn't even realize that. I got to go back and
Yeah.
watch that episode again.
I remember it.
So-
I didn't remember it 100%, but I remembered it, and then I'm like,
There was more than
yes.
one. There was more than one.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Palpatine himself said, "No, we're gonna clone that sucker."
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
That's
Yeah.
what, man. Like, I love that. I love the.
Evan
subtle,
still hasn't
I love
seen
the
that episode,
subtle
guys.
fan service.
You guys, you guys can talk about it. At this point, I really don't care.
I didn't give nothing away. I mean, it's a creature.
It's a creature.
Is it like aliens?
No,
No.
there's something about it that it does that you'll see.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. It's solid.
If
It's got
you see
direction.
Clone
Miss
Wars, you'll
Sunflower's asking
recognize
is in
it.
Clone Wars. So
Yeah.
she's asking if it's in Clone Wars season 2. I got to go back and
Mhm.
watch the original episode of that.
No,
Mm.
somebody's getting shot
I'm
up.
wrong. The monster
He
to eat
says he wants
Omega.
that monster to eat
Sure.
Omega.
Yes.
Yeah.
Killer
So
Wave.
even
Yeah, we'll
her,
make
I'm
him.
starting. So even like this episode, you could see some growth.
Yeah.
me too.
You
Yeah.
can see some growth in her character.
I wouldn't mind if we see her grown in live action.
It'll be next
But-
episode, next season. We're gonna see her much older.
Oh, really? You think like
yeah,
it'll
I think
jump?
they're gonna jump. Yeah, they'll jump.
Another
and-
time jump, yeah.
Yeah, just to get her like they did with Ahsoka, right? So she
Well,
was
they
pretty
did that
little,
with
and then they
Ezra.
did that jump, and Ezra as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one
Season
season he
3
came
of-
back with his head shaved and stuff, and he
Yeah,
looked
that's true.
older.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that chick in the antique store in Endor.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be something, right? So Omega will be like, what?
yeah, me too, Sky. Right? He's talking about that scene in the
Yeah,
trailer where they're
with the
they
dropship.
drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I
yeah.
did like that a lot of the scenes were from this episode, so it kind or yeah,
Right.
the trailer.
trailer?
So then that way,
Yeah.
you know, the rest of them we got a little bit of surprise.
Wasn't too spoiled.
right?
Man, no, he wasn't. But it
Yeah.
is funny how the trailer, we all think that the trailer is showing scenes from all over the season. You
And
know,
it's
I
most of
thought
the
that
first- yeah,
right.
Episode
I
1 and
thought that
2.
this throne was the Mando throne. I thought that the fight that you saw Paz and the rest of the Mandalorians was against other Mandalorians and it's
Yeah.
against this huge gator. So I'm
Yeah.
like, they really kept some stuff under wraps. So I was like, that's cool.
Which is good
You know?
because you don't want to already come in knowing, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen with this thing.
Right, right.
You know?
You don't want to spoil too much.
So
I just like it went straight into some action, and it's like you still got story, you got
Yeah,
some,
you went
know, a
straight
little bit of
into
history or whatever,
action.
but they went straight into it, and the CGI. So that's the thing me and George were talking about too. CGI is outstanding
Yeah. It's not She-Hulk.
for a television show. The CGI is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Admiral Akbar is asking if we noticed the Westar 34 blaster
Is
in the
that
Mando
the
episode.
is that
I
the
didn't
one
catch
that
that.
Bo has? Does Bo
Which
have
one is
that blaster?
No, I
don't
think the
remember
Westar is Django's, I believe. And Miss Sunflower
Yep, it is.
is Django's, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Two
think
more
I
points
saw
for
it.
me.
On it today, boy.
Miss
Oh,
Sunflower is about her being. I don't know, man. I don't want that to happen.
I don't like the more it gets into it. I don't think she is.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen.
So, all right, well, back on target with Mando. What do you guys think is we're going to be walking into for the next episode? We got Mando leaving. He's supposedly going to Mandalore, which doesn't make sense to me because his side quest is to rebuild IG-11, right? So
Because he needs him to go down into the mines.
Yeah.
go with him to Mandalore. So why is he going to go to Mandalore by himself to get whatever parts he needs?
I don't think he's going to go to Mandalore. I think he's going to
Okay.
go before in the next episode. I think we're going to have a side quest where he's going to get some parts for IG-11.
Yeah.
To lead you, then we're going to go to Mandalore. You know, because he wants him because
And-
he was a friend.
So we'll get that. And I think we'll get Moff Gideon a little bit, like what's going on with him.
Okay. Thor's got a question right there. What do you guys think about that flash or that scene in the trailer with the Jedi? Right. And
Who saves
most people
him?
think it's a flashback. I hope it's really them trying to steal the Darksaber, actually. But I mean,
Oh, that would be nice.
if it ends up being the flashback with Grogu, who do you think it is that saves Grogu?
I don't think it's gonna be Mace because so when that's from Order 66, right?
That
Yeah.
would have been Order 66.
So
if that's the case. Yeah.
he was fighting Palpatine and then he gets thrown out the window. He's not gonna be going back to the temple to save kids.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the guy that would save kids either. Mace was kind of an asshole.
He was a jerk to Anakin.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably got to be a different like timeline because all the named Jedis are fighting and named clone troopers are
Yeah.
getting killed.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they introduce some random Jedi, you know.
Right.
Ooh, you guys
Gunji.
think of
It can't
Mythosaur?
be what's his name? The little Wookiee.
Yeah.
I don't know if a Mythosaur is going to be alive in the waters, but that would be dope to see a Mythosaur.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
supposedly the original Mandalorians that I forgot what the race was, they killed them all.
Yeah.
Supposedly. That doesn't mean they can't have one. One got away.
Yeah. One's been dormant forever. Right?
Yeah.
We'll have like a whole, what's that movie with the dragons? The Rain of Fire? They come out
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Quinlan Voss.
Quinlan Voss.
Quinlan Voss?
No, where was
Yeah.
Quinlan? Oh no, well, it's
Could
no
be.
longer canon. It's no longer canon to comic books, but he was somewhere else.
He would have been
Based on-
with what's her name, right?
Ayla.
With Asajj.
No, wasn't he? Was it? I thought he was with Ayla Secura at the time.
No, Ayla Secura would be dead already. She because
Yeah,
Ayla
Ayla
Secura
Secura
was
was-
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
She's
She was. She was on.
the-
Was on Felucia.
That's way sooner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quinlan Voss and Asajj.
And Asajj, yeah.
They join forces.
Yeah.
Hey, Darth Kenobi.
You're right. I was thinking about the
Santino.
Dark
Yeah, what's
Dark
up,
Horse
Santino?
comic books. I like
Right.
that icon, man. That icon
Yeah.
of a Darth Kenobi, that is
He always
nice.
has the coolest stuff, man.
That
Yeah,
is
Santino.
sick, dude.
Santino,
post
number one
his,
instigator.
He does his iPhone screensavers. They always
Yeah?
seem cool.
Oh man, I gotta get with Darth Kenobi. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's all Obi-Wan's fault. Remember that.
Marcial Perez, thanks for joining us, man.
Dude, I gotta give a
All
shout
right.
out to everybody watching, man. It's like spur of the moment thing, and there's
42
42 people on
heads.
here, man. That's
Hey,
awesome.
everybody-
Wow,
coming
that's
in, man.
awesome, man.
Appreciate
Yeah, I
y'all,
didn't even notice
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining.
Thanks for everybody that joined in.
and thank you for being Star Wars fans.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
29 likes. Like Marcel says, stroke that like button. Gently stroke it.
Stroke it to the east.
Gently.
Stroke it to
Yeah.
the west.
You feel good about yourself.
Do it.
So
But it was like I'm hopeful for this season.
yeah,
I
I'm
am
not
too,
gonna-
man.
if the trailer was just the first 2 episodes that we're having in, then that means the next episode is going to have the drop ship
Yeah.
scene. So
Well,
so.
remember, he left IG-11 on Navarro, did he not?
Yes.
He left it with the little guys.
Well, we assume, yeah, because
Well-
those guys are gonna have to fix it because they want the parts. So they
Yeah,
said
so
they'll
he has
fix
to go
it.
get the part, bring it back to Navarro. Then
Not to say he can't store them on the ship. I mean, they're small enough.
correct. Unless he has a trailer hooked to that, because that
Put
thing
him
looks
in the
like
cargo
a Corvette. He doesn't have a big cargo hold. It's a
Dude, I
glove
think that
box.
thing's like the TARDIS. I bet that thing's like the TARDIS.
Stuffing stuff in there.
it's got one like empty space.
Yeah. Be like, how the hell did you get that
That's
out of
funny.
there? It's gonna
Yeah,
be
right?
like they'll drop a damn Star Destroyer out of it.
Yeah.
But I do think he's going to
Mary
go
Poppins
to
bag.
Navarro.
Right.
Navarro, I think, is where they're going to do the drop ship, because you kind of see it in the trailer where they're dropping and they're trying to fight the pirates, which that's where he was when they were attacking him when he was trying to escape.
So
Maybe
the pirates
pi-
are going to go back and attack Navarro. And he's
Yeah,
gonna
and
come
I
back.
think he's going to have to, like, I got to go back there. I got, they're in this crap because of me.
So that scene where the Mandos are fighting in the town, you think that's Navarro?
Yeah, I think that's Navarro, and they're going
Yeah,
to come
me
back
too.
and help him. I don't
Yeah.
know why. This is a question. How does Din convince them to help him fight the pirates? Or why would they? Because remember, he's not worthy to be a Mandalorian, even though he has the Darksaber, unless he does the bathing in the mines or whatever. I don't think he's going to do that fast. So he has to convince them somehow to come back and help him.
Right.
It's going to bring Boba Fett and Fennec Shand.
So
that's the other
Sunflower's
thing.
got a point. He's going to need a bigger ship.
Yeah.
He's going to have a crew. And then the
So I
trailer,
don't think
they
that's
show...
Bo-Katan's ship. I don't think that's Bo-Katan's ship that you see in the trailer.
Oh, really? You
I
don't think
that's
so?
his. I think that's his.
Yeah, and that ship's big.
Yeah,
That's
Those
a big
ships are
ship.
pretty good size.
Yeah, I think that's his ship. So in the beginning scene, where's that at? Is that Navarro?
What beginning?
Because I know
scene?
that's where they're at. Where the when they were giving him his
The
Spirit of
youngling
Halloween helmet.
Oh, I don't know. Was that Navarro?
That's not Navarro. I don't think that was Navarro.
I thought that was
They
one of the
didn't say where it
moons
was.
of Mandalore.
I don't know.
They,
It
they,
doesn't say.
they said it in the captions.
Did they?
Oh, did
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. I missed
Let me,
that.
like, look it up real quick.
I did too.
They also named the
Because I always
Galactic
watch stuff in
Greenbeard Pirates.
Galactic
Dude,
what?
what?
The Galactic Greenbeard
Galactic
Pirate.
Greenbeard.
What's it called?
They did
What's
name him though. He had a name.
Is it Greenbeard? That would be awesome.
No, it's not. It's not Greenbeard.
That's funny.
Planet-
He had
Captain
a name.
Planet. Treebeard.
Kalevala is Bo's planet. That's right. That's the one that's in the Mandalorian sector.
Everybody here knows their stuff.
Well, they end up stealing that pirate ship. That'd definitely be enough space.
Yeah.
You could have
Hey,
a whole
so
crew then.
Yeah.
The very beginning scene, that liquid she pours into the water. What do you think that is?
Yeah. I think it's something like, okay, like I thought about that when you
that
see
make
Forge
that
of Fire, where they have to actually make the metal stronger. It has to be something to do that. I think it has to be something to make the actual metal
'Cause
stronger.
that's the make or break of sword making. Because like your metal will fail if it's not
Correct.
done right.
If it's not
I
done
wonder
right.
if that's the waters from the mine that they just have stored in a container.
Oh,
So he'd be like, just give me that Just give me
Like
the why don't you just give me
holy
the damn vial.
Yeah, I know, right? The whole time that if that's the case, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
You put this man on a quest to go,
And you could have just given him
and
it
you,
right there.
yeah, you could have just dunked it on him. You know, been all right.
Maybe that's the way he proves that there is actually, the waters of the whatever of the mines by bringing back a vial. She's like, okay, now I can continue making more Beskar armor because you brought me a secret ingredient.
Robin is Seaweed the Hut.
Seaweed.
the herd.
Seaweed Salad Man.
That's crazy.
The pirate ship is the Eclipse. Gorian
Nice.
Shard. That's the guy's name.
Whose
Orange Shark.
whose name is that?
That's the
That's the
pirate. The one with
Greenbeard.
the green beard pirate.
I liked him. I mean, I know he looked a little funky and stuff, but I like the
think
whole
he looked like a
pirate thing,
Christmas tree.
which
Life
I
was
hope
just
it. I can't remember his name now.
Who?
The one from Rebels that they always mess with.
Oh,
The funny one.
the funny one. I like him.
I hope they bring him in. I
Which
really
one?
do.
Hondo.
Can't remember. Hondo.
Hondo?
Yeah.
The one who owns the Falcon on the Galaxy's Edge? You're
In
talking
Galaxy's Edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was on loan. Remember?
Yeah, it was on
Chewie
loan.
owns the Falcon.
Chewbacca sent it to him. So happy.
So Miss Sunflower is saying that Emily Swallow learned to hammer from a real blacksmith just for that scene.
That's awesome.
Dope.
Yeah, I like Hondo. Hondo's cool.
Isn't she gonna? I think almost everybody's gonna be at MegaCon in Florida, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
A
There's
lot of people.
lot of people gonna be there, man.
Yeah, I agree, Miss Sunflower. All the aliens did look good. I mean, everything's
Yeah, like we were talking
even
about that. ahead,
the
Frankie.
the volume looks good too. Like you can
Yeah.
see improvements on the background and everything.
All of the CGI that happened in this episode was a big step up. I'm like, and I don't know if it's just because we had the lull with Andor looked great, but Andor didn't have scenes like this. Then you had
They
what
didn't,
is it?
they didn't require massive CGI.
Right, Kenobi was before it, and Kenobi I felt was kind of a dip in CGI, and then Boba Fett wasn't that great either.
I mean, Kenobi.
So-
I was pissed at Kenobi, man. I don't know. I don't
I
know
was
how
better
they
than
tried.
about it.
Man, that
better
escape
than-
scene where she's
It
walking
was better
in
than that other
between
show.
him.
It was better than that other show.
Oh, it
don't
was
talk
better
about
than
Boba
the
Fett.
other show, the one that shall not be named. But him escaping with the girl with
Yeah.
Princess Leia and 4 legs are walking. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell, dude? Oh
I
my
hear you.
god.
I'm gonna take a picture with her just for you, the little girl.
Is she gonna be there?
I think
Yeah,
so.
she's gonna be at
Yeah,
MegaCon.
She's
yeah.
gonna be at MegaCon also? No
Dude,
way.
you got to
Yep.
take your daughter then
The one
she
that
can
played
meet
Leia?
Princess Leia. Yeah,
That's funny.
cool.
yeah. Meet her Princess Leia. Not
I
the
agree.
Princess Leia.
Skyrider Jim Cummings has to voice him.
That's a good question. Do you think Din's been training with the Darksaber since last season?
Oh,
I
he
don't
has
think
to
so.
be. I
If
think
it's
he
been a
has to
couple
be.
years.
You're gonna find out if he cuts himself.
Well, it hasn't been a couple of years. Well, I don't. It's been some time, but I don't know if it's been a couple of years since the final season. He's
Well,
hiding
yeah.
the
Timeline,
Darksaber. If
When he gave
anything,
Luke away. I
Hmm?
mean, when he gave Grogu to Luke, so it's been 2 years that he's had the Darksaber.
oh, you're right. He has been 2 years,
Yeah.
but in before he met up with Grogu, he was cutting half his leg off, and
So like Sabine, she trained with a Jedi. So
Yeah,
who's
she
he have to
trained
train
with Kanan.
yeah,
with Kanan. Yep.
the armor was kicking his butt, beating his head in.
Din is
Kanan.
hanging out with the
Mm.
Jawas.
I
He's
still
probably
freaking tear
He's
up.
doing like
with
Aaron
Kanan.
Rodgers right now. He's in some cave somewhere, no electricity, smoking crack, trying to get some insight. Do I rule or do I not rule?
He doesn't. Mahomes does. Mahomes rules.
I could totally hear Hondo talking to us. You know,
There you go.
how
Look
could
at
you
him.
forget about me, Hondo? I can't do the accent at all, but
Dude, his whole character is just freaking awesome.
yeah, he's cool.
Oh, so
Somebody
there's a
translated the
verse from
glass-
Bible. I wonder what the verse was. I'm gonna have to look now
Oh, that's cool.
because there may be some insight on that.
It was a verse from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
There's a lot of
Yeah,
verses
'cause,
from
you
the
know-
Bible in there.
Yeah, and you know on Vader's original armor, that's Hebrew that's on there, but it doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Mm. That's
It's all
interesting.
gibberish.
Let's see.
Kind of like when I spent the time to translate the Arabic on that wall in episode 3 of the Bad Batch.
Oh,
That was a big waste of time.
Was it your a Christmas story moment?
Yeah, I'm there like translating it. It's just a bunch of
Something that's
letters.
like drink more
Yeah.
Ovaltine.
Yeah. So, and we're up to an hour and 15 minutes, a little bit over
that's
what I was
cool.
going to be. Yeah,
So
this
there.
went good, man. It's a good conversation.
Do you see
Yeah.
Good.
what it translated in? It was from
Yep.
Exodus about uniting the people and bringing them back to the promised land.
Really?
That's
Exodus
cool.
10.
That's
Exodus
cool.
10, chapter 10, verse 5 and 6.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
I didn't know
Righteous
that.
man sets beyond thee.
Okay, here you want to hear it? You want to hear the verse?
yeah, do it.
And they shall cover
It's
the
Star Wars
face of the
church,
earth. And they, yeah, well, this is prayer service. Church is
so,
on Sundays.
that's right.
And they shall cover the face of the earth, and they cannot be able to see the earth, and they shall eat the residue which escape and remain to do it. It keeps going and going. It's just a lot. But
So they'll eat the residue of the alligator turtle.
they may.
That's what they're gonna do. And they're in the desert.
So what's the translation of that verse to Star Wars?
I don't know.
Star
Let me
Wars.
see.
Unity.
Unity.
I would think so. Yeah, I mean, uniting them and bringing them back to so their promised land is Mandalore.
Mandalore.
Yeah.
Right. We got church tonight. Preach.
Yeah.
But yeah, Exodus chapter 10, verse 5 and 6.
Love it.
That's cool.
crazy. I didn't know that.
And
I
that's
didn't
all
know
that,
that.
I mean, that's the things that I love about it for us that have like watched the cartoons. They give us some good subtle fan service in there. It's nothing over the top and you just catch it.
It's the things like that tie in. I mean, like I have the X-Men behind me, and when you read a comic, you had the little asterisk on it. It said, read issue 136 of Uncanny X-Men, and you're like, what the hell happened? Who is this Jean Grey that died? And that, oh, she was a Phoenix. Okay, you see that. That's what these things are. They're little nuggets that as a fan, you dive deeper, and you're like, wow, I didn't freaking think about that. I didn't know about it. And I think I talked to Eben and George about it, maybe even you, Frankie, because we're in the chat on IG. But somebody had said that in the novel, which I have not read, that's my fault. I have not read episode 3's novel, but Anakin had a reason why he wanted to become a master, which is because he will have access to master level holocrons, which he would not be able to access. Which he is searching a way to save his wife from certain death. And that was never explained in the movie. Why is this kid become a brat that I have to sit on the freaking council? How am I not given the rank of master? There's a freaking reason, but they didn't put it in the movie. If it's in the freaking novel, I'm taking it as canon.
That's why you gotta that's why I do like reading the books, because you're gonna get insight into thought.
Yeah.
And so they used to, it used to be like that back in the day, that they would release the book like I think a week before the movie would come out. So then you could watch the movie and then you'd be like, I know what they're thinking there.
Yeah.
But now,
with
dealing with spoilers.
That happened to me with episode 3. It's because when I didn't read the book, I heard the audio book, but and before I went to go see the movie, and then I go see the movie, I'm like, this was not like what I heard.
Really?
Yeah. So
which I'm
was
good with, right? Because I'm gonna have something in my head, so I got my own image of what it is in my head. But then I go there, and then it's like if it's different, I'm fine with it. But then if there's things that are similar, then I know what they were thinking.
But like me, I did not read the book. I did not want to go and spoil it. And we're talking about episode 3 here, which is years ago. So if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. All right. But literally, when he's standing at the edge, he's like, Anakin, you have been a good Padawan. And he's like, may the force be with you, master. The next time he sees this man, he's wanted to kill him. And not 2 minutes later, not 2 minutes from that exact scene, he's at Padme's house. He's like, Obi-Wan was here, wasn't he? It's all his fault. It's like, what? Dude, I lost something in translation in the film, which I need to get the books. Look at Scotty.
True.
He says the books ruined the movie. I don't know, but there may be something in translation that I lost there, because literally he said, be careful. Hopefully you get Grievous. May the force be with you. And then Obi-Wan was here, right? It's all his fault. He's holding me back. It's like, what? How did we get here? Something was lost. So
right.
I may have to listen to the audiobook like you did, George.
I like the audiobook. It was good.
I'd have to go at least 1 through 6.
Got sound effects. It's close. It's close. It's like kind of like a movie. I got somebody reading it to me. In fact, I think there's a Darth Maul book that's read by Sam Witwer. I want to get that.
Oh, nice.
That would be cool.
Oh hell.
Now that would be
yes.
cool.
Yes.
Right.
That's why I got to hear that one. That's the next one I'm going to buy. It's on what's it? Audible?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely worth the
Skyrider
check
trying
it
to
out.
kill off Grogu.
The Kenobi book is pretty good if you haven't read that one or listened to it.
The
I
Kenobi
haven't
book.
listened to that one.
Kenobi came out like 10 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
You know,
All
that's
right.
a good point, though. So every major character hero has to go through some kind of metamorphosis through great loss. So Din hasn't really had to go through anything.
Well, his
Right.
whole life was the loss, no?
He lost
you're
his
saying
parents
if
at
he
the beginning.
kills-
Yeah, but I mean,
But
that's
you're saying if
then
we're
so did,
they
so did
kill
Luke,
him?
right? So Luke's journey was losing, his aunt and uncle getting barbecued.
Leia was, the entire planet.
Right.
Yeah. Luke also lost Ben as soon as he
And
got
Han
Ben.
was having to put up with droids.
All right, so you thinking Mando's gonna have to lose somebody or
somebody,
something?
yeah.
But
something.
he did. He
Well,
apparently
I
did
guess
lose.
the
He lost
ship-
his Razor
No,
Crest.
whatever.
The Razor
I knew
Crest,
that was
man.
coming. I just, as soon as it
That
came
just
out of my
deeply
mouth,
hurt
I was
me.
like, so that hurt
But
you.
that
he
was
gave
not
him
Jim.
up.
It
He
hurt
gave
that
him
more
up
than
to
he
Luke.
did.
He's like, here, take the kid, take the
You
kid.
felt that more than he did.
No, bro. You saw his reaction. His whole reaction was, "Man, you just blew my house up." That was
Yep.
that was.
And then
that was
Boba
his
Fett's
thing.
like, "Whoop, I gotta go get my shit. My shit's still here."
I felt
He's like, "I feel bad for you. Bye."
Sucks, bro. Glad I got my armor off of there.
There's a scene from a movie and it escapes me, but it's like when in Matrix 2 when the Nebula Nebuchadnezzar gets blown up, remember? And he's looking at it, Morpheus is looking at it blowing up, and he's like, I dreamt a little dream, and it's no longer a dream, it's dead or something. That's how I felt when the Razor Crest blew up. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, there it goes,
Nameless. Which faction do you think is right? The traditional way of not removing your helmet, or the other side? I don't think that the way that the Death Watch group that's run by the Armory is really the traditional way. Because even before they removed their helmets without a problem. They're in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, and I think it's more of a symbolic thing too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Haz took
can you
off
really
his helmet.
trust somebody that you can't see their face?
They're a cult,
Right.
man.
I do think they are cultish, and I think that's what needs to be fixed. If
Right.
they did and they were able to have a normal life, still be the Mandalorians that they are, I think it's different.
And I'll tell you what, if I'm going to join a cult that you can't remove your helmet, you better give me something better than that Spirit of Halloween shit.
The
Right.
tell you that
Darksaber
right
getting
now.
destroyed. So
Oh.
she feels like the Darksaber is going
Oh.
to get destroyed. That would hurt me again. That would be
Yeah.
a second blow to me if they do that. I feel like Game of Thrones at that point. I want to be like, man, you're just killing off all the shit I like.
Next time I barbecue, I'll just scoop the ashes into a Ziploc and give George his a double
My Razor
whammy of
Crest?
Razor Crest and Darksaber.
Listen,
Your review on this dust.
Right.
if they destroy the Darksaber and then takes the parts and puts it like a Wolverine claw that he ignites straight from his gauntlet, you'll be all right.
That's
I-
funny.
No,
I
he'll
can
look like
see-
Deadpool from that awful.
Yes, from the Ryan Reynolds,
yeah, yeah,
The Wolverine movie.
yep.
Trip.
Wolverine 10 is going to come out soon. They got to start filming.
All the people that collect the Razor Crest of the Darksaber, trash.
Boom. Take all
I'm
their
telling you,
money,
man.
blow it up.
Yeah, right. That's why they waited. I know for a fact that was Favreau's thing. Favreau was like because he went there and he looked at the Hasbro Razor Crest, right? They had pictures of him holding it and everything. I know he told me, hey guys, we're gonna blow this thing up in this episode. Dude,
So you better get the shit out.
you better get this thing out like now. You know,
Produce
this
quickly.
looks great. Let's get it out. Get all the money you need to get because then I'm gonna blow it up and these guys are gonna have their money. It'll be great.
Yep.
When do they announce the next
Messed
HasLab?
I don't know. They
I
haven't.
think
They
they're
haven't said
taking a
anything.
break from all the failures from
think
what
they're
like
broke
last
right now.
three. The last three right now, probably.
Which one? I
What
know
other
the
one failed?
Galactus did good.
The Galactus did okay.
The Galactus did good.
The jet from GI Joe got passed, and so did the
I didn't see
the
that
proton
one.
pack.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, the
one. I didn't
proton.
see the GI Joe.
I think the Rancor-
Hasbro's
which one was the
catching
one
up
that-
on their budget still? They did bad the last couple quarters.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So to produce those prototypes, they still got to spend money.
Right.
Oh, yeah, they sure
I
do.
tell you, what probably messed them up is that little figure that's supposed to look like people.
Oh God.
Oh, between
Uh,
that and the
There's
the
a
Darksaber or
Jorge
whatever figure that was.
Medina Lorian asking for his money back. It says it doesn't look like him. I don't know who this guy
Oh,
is, but
the Bollywood Lorian.
Hey, nameless. It is made of Beskar,
Which one?
the Darksaber.
Yeah, it's made
Yeah.
of Beskar.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a list here of all the HasLabs. We have Jabba Sales Barge, and then Unicron. Then they had the Sentinel. They had the Razor Crest. They got Hero Quest. The Galactus, Transformers
Quest,
Victory,
that board
Victory
game?
Saber.
Yeah, I got that.
G.I.
Game's
Joe
awesome.
Sky
Dude, I used to
Striker.
have that game.
Oh, the one they came out with, the second one is sick. Has all
Is
kinds
it?
of stuff on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Which
That
one?
was like the like
Heroes Quest.
if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
that's like your very very beginner guide into D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first non-funded was the Black Series Rancor, and then you have the Proton Pack of Ghostbusters, and then the next was the third sister, Reva.
Yeah,
the
the
lightsaber.
saber.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that wasn't funded. The
Heard he spent
the
a lot of money.
HasLab, what is this? Ghost Rider wasn't funded.
What was that, Evan?
I heard he spent a lot of money on that one.
On
Really?
which one?
To get it to spin?
It didn't spin.
Well,
It didn't spin?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
it didn't
there's where
spin.
it failed.
Oh man,
Just prototyping it.
Well, and the other part of it too, right, is character. So it's not something
Character?
yeah, that
Those are
nothing
wrong.
really
They're married to
attached
it.
to in the show.
Yep.
Yeah, they chose
Yeah.
the wrong character.
Yep.
It's just a bad idea for a HasLab, I think, is the lightsaber. Lightsaber should have just
yeah.
been a regular thing.
Especially when you
Yeah.
got all these saber companies coming out with really nice
My
products.
gosh.
Yeah. You know?
Third-party sabers is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I see George's videos all the
Sky
time.
Rider. You see what he said?
Hmm.
Next HasLab Tatooine Vespa Gang assortment.
Well, even like last year when we went to San Diego Comic Con and we had drinks with the Chris Army, they were like deflated because of the Rancor, because they
Oh,
put a lot
really?
of time into that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they were.
Because that's the one that didn't come with a Rancor keeper, right?
No, it did at the end. They finally released it.
Because
with
everybody
the
was
Rancor.
funded
everybody
enough.
was saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the Rancor was so dark.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You're like, you got the wrong skin tone, buddy.
Especially if it's a
Yep.
HasLab price. HasLab price is not, price at Sears or Walmart or anywhere else.
HasLab
Amazon.
prices aren't horrible, man. They are pretty good. It's just you got to
Yeah,
pay
but-
it all up front.
Correct, but you're paying like Galactus isn't cheap. Unicron wasn't cheap for a regular person. You're not going to find that person.
But
at
the
a
size
Walmart-
of that, how much was Unicron?
He was $400. You know how much he's going for now?
Yeah, but he's huge for
Yeah, I
$400.
know.
That isn't bad. The price of the
Listen,
Razor Crest was
I
I
great.
would have taken him. I would have taken him if I had the money at the time. I didn't. I shoot myself every day.
No.
'Cause I think he's like 27 inches tall. He's humongous.
Mm.
He's humongous. You can only pick him up by
You ain't
the.
got no space, dude. Remember?
No, I got no space. You can only pick him up by the junk if he's in robot mode.
I apologize, people. We digress a lot here. We go on these tangents. Nameless says he wants to see a Jedi Mandalorian war. That'd be
Hell
cool
yeah.
for a flashback. I'd love that.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes.
That's
I
really
think
what I
we-
want to see from that scene. Like I know it's going to be the flashback of Grogu because the show has a lot of things about Grogu, but I would really like to see in that flashback the Mandalorians attacking the Jedi Temple to take back the Darksaber. Somehow they got to get it back.
Pre-Vizsla, right? Pre-Vizsla is taking the lightsaber. The
No,
Darksaber.
way before pre-Vizsla. This have to be
So,
like
Bumpy?
Shea Vizsla.
I thought it was Pre that took it during
No,
Clone
because
Wars.
in the Clone Wars, Pre says that his ancestors stole the Darksaber back from their temple, and that
Oh.
many Jedi have fallen from it under the
Okay.
blade. You know, that's
I thought
that's
it was
his
he
line.
that stole it from the Jedi Temple. Okay,
No.
then. No, I would take that. I would take that.
I think that'd be a cool flashback. showing that.
Or even seeing Tar Vizsla, the first
Yeah.
Jedi
That would be cool. Too.
Mandalorian. That would be really cool.
The midi-chlorian.
The midi-chlorian.
Did you see Far From Death Star's comment?
No, what do you say?
I heard that all of Reese's lightsabers are covering all the Atari ET games in the landfill right now. Damn.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that ET game though is banging.
Damn.
What's up,
Right.
Humpty? I don't know if-
That's
Hey,
pretty
Humpty
bad.
had one, man.
Chance, do the hump.
Damn.
That's a
I
Rancor
think
right
3D
there.
printers
Is that
too are
life-size
gonna
Rancor
take
face or?
Can't be. That's Moochie. That's Moochie at least.
No, it's the
Holy
Rancor
shit.
I have here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's
Yeah, I
big,
got
huh,
it.
George?
It's
Oh,
pretty
I've
big.
seen that dude. He 3D
Humpty's
printed
been
that
crazy
big ass
printing.
thing.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
Yeah, he has some awesome 3D prints.
Yeah.
So
He
I gotta
sells
paint
out
that.
of
Did
them
you see this, Evan?
dragons.
Here you go, Evan.
You got it there?
Over here.
Oh, dope, dude.
Yeah, that's nice.
Don't let Spina see that. He's
Hey,
gonna be like, where you get that print from?
Yeah, that's
man, I did make the STL.
So primering it.
It looks really good, dude.
Humpty's
Yeah.
teasing us. Wait till MegaCon. Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
Bigger dragons.
Yeah.
No, man, this is gonna have all kinds of crazy.
He has
skulls by the
like
time we get there.
life-size probe droids or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I saw the
Dude,
pro
he
droid.
has a skull of a Gamorrean guard.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I think I
For the
did see
Gamorrean.
that.
That thing looks awesome.
That guy that lives down the street from me, that Mike Gordon, he's got
Mhm.
a life-size bust of a Gamorrean guard.
He made something that's 7.2.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
lord.
7.2. What could that
7.2?
be?
How many printers you
battle
got?
droid?
Humpty?
Ask Humpty how many printers.
I see like 5 back there.
7'2".
Pershing's gonna play a part in freeing Gilead. He was in the trailer,
Pershing?
wasn't he?
Who was Persh? Oh,
He's the doctor.
the doctor guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was seen in there, and they actually showed
Mm-hmm.
a Star Destroyer in that shot too.
Yeah, 7.2. You're talking Wampa there.
Of course,
I thought the Wampa was bigger.
Wampa.
Maybe just because I'm shorter.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, because isn't Chewbacca like 7 foot?
I think.
Yeah,
Of course
I
not.
think he's right there. Percy's gonna probably play a part in that.
Yeah.
Probably Cad Bane.
Cad Bane. Hey, return of Cad Bane.
Good lord.
Because like that. Well, I was standing next to the
Yeah,
actor, and he was like another foot taller than me.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
You're a tall.
Damn, you're a
MFer.
tall dude.
I know. He had what's his name? Adrian Dory. Oh, Dorian Kingy. That's what his name. Dorian Kingy.
Mm.
'Cause I got his
Yeah, I
autograph
finally
over
met.
there.
I got to meet Evan in person. Live, not Memorex. We went to go see. What was it? What did we see?
When y'all
Well, we
went
met
out,
at MegaCon first time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. But you forget how tall these MFers are on YouTube, and then you're like, "Hey, how you doing, Evan?"
dude, that was the trip. When I met George,
Oh,
I was
what's
like,
up?
dude, you're taller than I thought.
What's up, Ralphie?
Remember, that was like
Yeah,
one of
that
the
was
first
me.
things I
Like,
said,
hey,
dude.
how you doing
Hey,
down there?
man, how you doing?
Hey, Ant Man. Hey, Ant Man.
Holy
That's
shit, Humpty's
funny.
up to 17 printers. God damn, dude.
Yeah,
Jeez,
dude, that's a lot of printers.
Crazy.
Nuts, man.
Surge
Crazy.
protector. I'm pretty sure you know how the police go and they check out the hot spots in the homes to see who's actually farming.
Right. Yeah,
they
it's
may
making it
pull
harder
over
now
at-
because of people's printers.
Yeah, they may pull over at Humpty's house. Hey man, what you got in there? Some hydroponics? No man, I got 10 printers going at the same time.
Well, it's kind of funny because one of the I have the enclosure is it's a hydroponic enclosure, but you use it for printers, so it keeps the fumes down.
Yeah.
But it looks like you're growing stuff in there.
Oh, K2SO. Nice.
Oh wow. Damn,
That's cool.
Dude. That's
Cool.
pretty cool. Get
All right.
a helmet, at least a helmet, a head. A head of
Well, he
K2.
said
would be
7.2. It's the whole body.
nice. Yeah, no, he's
It could be
Humpty
a
goes
chameleon.
all in.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I wonder how many hours of printing that is.
It's a
He's
lot.
single.
Yeah.
That skull was 72 hours.
The one that you did?
Yeah,
Jeez.
but that's on that 4K printer or
Later,
the
Thor.
8K printer.
Yeah.
See it, Thor. It's getting there too. We're about to close it up for tonight.
Yeah.
We could keep going.
We could.
I gotta talk to Legacy Arts here pretty soon.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're gonna have him on the show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
got the
what you're
giveaway
gonna
right
do?
here.
Right. Yeah. The
What is it you're giving away?
In the boxes, buddy.
It's a base
for the
for the Bobon throne.
right.
Mm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
It's
did
still
see
in
it
the
on
bubble wrap.
IG.
I haven't had a chance to get home. Or I just got home, so. Oh damn! I'm gonna
Wow.
tear it up before I even give it away. Let's check this out. Oh man, this is dope.
Wow.
Wow, that's really wrapped up.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say,
nicely
make sure that
packaged.
thing's saved.
I
Yeah.
start to feel like my daughter right now when she watches one of my unboxings. There's another box.
I got a ton of boxes.
Well,
Not as
I
bad as
know
George though.
I think it's better than your gaffy stick.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do like the gaffy stick though. The gaffy stick's dope.
That
This
does
sucker
look
right
good.
here.
Damn, that looks cool.
That does look good, man.
Love
That
the
looks really
weathering on
cool.
it.
That
Yeah.
weathering. Man, that's nice.
Dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's excellent work. Wow, man, the patina on that.
Yeah, man, that makes my sideshow throne look like crap.
Oh yeah, and this is a free giveaway tomorrow. Does it fit in the Besta? Oh yeah, it fits in the Besta.
Damn,
Oh,
I'm gonna be on
man.
another live stream. I won't be able to tune in and try to win, even though I never win.
Does it feel pretty heavy?
No, it's light. It's probably like 2 pounds.
I think what I'll do for my live stream is I'll tune into your live stream and then just,
And submit
secretly
your
take and enter. Just,
Do we have to know the magical words, Evan?
My Death Star
No,
came
no.
on.
You what?
Oh, nice.
My Death Star came on.
Oh, I see it now.
Cool.
That's because of the tornadoes.
Yeah, right. Like run for cover, dude.
Yeah, duck.
So-
Repack that so I can ship it out.
Definitely tune in tomorrow to the Spice Runners Lounge so that you can watch the interview with Legacy Arts and possibly win that throne. That's dope.
Not
I
a
like that.
not a Flex 77's on.
For real, man.
He knows the cheat code: up, down, left, right, select, start.
He
Yep.
cracked it.
Yeah.
AB.
A B
Yeah.
A B. Yeah.
And then I'll be on Toy Quest 101 at 10 o'clock at night interviewing Tom Spina.
Nice.
Nice.
So are you going to be
Whoa.
joining us, Ralph, or no?
I don't think so. He didn't
Not for
tell
that
me
one?
anything, but I've been literally today was the first day I got out of work at a normal hour. Every
Okay.
other day has been working early and working late. So I know somebody wants some sweet time. So I'm like,
Okay.
all right.
Nah, the real reason for the hairdo.
Some bounce,
Yeah.
bound time.
Hey man, look, Mandalorians. This is how Mandalorians do it.
Oh my God.
You got to keep the helmet
Too
on.
late. This is why we keep it at an hour, people. No.
That'd be
Nah.
funny. Don't make that sound. Be like, that's not real Beskar. Get out of here.
That's that ruby.
Oh my God.
You got that
Get that
ruby.
thin
You
shit
got
outta
that.
here.
You got that spirit of Halloween. Get the hell out of here.
Go away, Tin Man.
Funny.
Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I hope you all have a good rest of your week and a great weekend. Again, tune into the live stream tomorrow at Spice Runners Lounge so you can check out the Legacy Arts interview as well as possibly winning that throne. And if you want to find out more about Regal Robot, Toy Quest 101 is going to be having him, Tom Spina, on the show on their channels, and I'll be on there interviewing with them. Again, there's no live stream on this coming Sunday, but we will have one the following Sunday where I will be giving away this jumbo figure of the Mandalorian. So you got an opportunity to win that.
And then Obi-Wan print from Sean.
And the
Miller.
Obi-Wan print. That's right.
Is there going to be a show next Thursday? Is there going to be press
Yes.
service? All right.
Yes.
Service.
So next Wednesday, I'll have my reaction for episode 2. And then the following day, which is Thursday, we'll do another one of these live streams talking about the episode. So hope you guys come back for that as well. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And may the force be with you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.